Don't you talk to me like that, lady.
See, and this
Fuck.
one doesn't have the delay like the other one did either, so I can hear you and see your fucking mouth move in real time.
Same.
So we're not talking over each other, trying to fucking figure out what each other's saying afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Let me be East. Can't see. There we go. Something like that. Love how you can just see a bloody pussy in my background. It works.
There's a bloody pussy in your background, and there's serial killers in mine.
I mean, technically, she might be one because that is a severed hand.
I sent that to the group chat. Let's see what other assholes I can send this to. It might be easier to do it like this
Like what?
on my phone.
Oh, send shit through your phone.
Yeah. I'm gonna send
Yeah.
it to Zach anyway and see what happens. Motherfuck, motherfuck, motherfuck. The interview with Don, dude, like I just sat there and we started talking, and then 3 hours later, it finally ends.
Like fuck.
Like
Jesus.
I hit interview questions, and then we started bullshitting, and then like through the bullshit without even the interview questions, like he would answer the questions I was gonna ask anyway. So I'm like, bitch.
What the fuck, man? I was gonna say something. Some bitch.
Some of my bitch.
Some of a bitch, some of a nut. I don't really care. You could suck my cock.
So you used to be a wrestling fan. Do you
Yeah,
remember Rob Van Dam?
yeah. RVD. That fool was an old
I
school juggalo too.
Yeah, I got to see him on Wednesday when I went.
Did you? Fuck yeah.
Bro, that
That's
was
dope.
super fucking cool.
He's a legend. He's a legend too.
He is. He fucking
The fucking frog splash. Yeah.
everybody was talking about because I guess they were like choosing each other's opponents, these two other wrestlers. And then I didn't see Collision because like I go home from work and I just pass out now. Like I don't even have the ability to stay awake that long.
I know exactly how that feels.
Yeah. So like I was watching it, but I didn't see the segment. And then he goes, "You're gonna have to wait the whole effing show to see who your opponent is." And that's what Rob Van Dam used to say. I'm the whole fucking show. And then
Yeah.
when we're in line, everybody's speculating who it's gonna be, and somebody said Rob Van Dam, like Rob Van Dam's supposed to be here. And they're like, I'm not saying
Wait.
yeah. They're like, I'm not saying he's here, but they said, on fucking Saturday, homeboy said you're gonna have to wait the whole effing show, and I went, so he's here. And if he's not here, I'm gonna be pissed because you don't say those lines specifically and it not be Rob Van fucking Dam.
Are you fucking taking his lines now? I hate you
Yeah.
more.
If somebody else came out, dude, I would have been pissed.
What is this?
What?
Strange Wilderness. It's a Happy Madison production. You ever seen that?
No. What the fuck did that randomly come up?
I'm yeah, looking at shit.
No. No, but I know Happy Madison is Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's his movies.
is that his the one that he put his daughters in that like not many people enjoy? That like his two daughters star it?
I only see one female on the cover. Let's see. No, it's got Kevin Heffernan, Jonah Hill, and Ashley Scott.
When was it put out?
Uh, 2008, February 1st.
2008. Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
It's like the 16th,
Shockingly.
yeah, 16th anniversary. So damn, yeah,
Yeah, shockingly, I've never heard of that one.
that's crazy. So you got to meet Rod Van Dam or what? My bad, I fucking
I didn't get to meet him. It was just super cool seeing him because I never seen him wrestle before, you know what I mean? So seeing him
that's dope.
there. I did get to meet one half of the tag team AEW tag team champions, Ricky Starks. He's a New Orleans boy, so it was cool to see him. I know you have
Okay.
no idea who that is.
Nope. I have no clue. Who was in the was he the one in the picture you took or who was that?
Yeah, that was
Oh, okay.
Ricky.
Okay, okay. I was trying to guess. I was like, I don't know. Maybe it's the acclaimed. I'm not sure who because
No,
that's all
oh
your
my
chick see.
God. It wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have just been, oh my
You would have
God, look
been
at this
dry humping
picture.
his leg.
I would have, you would have seen real tears fall on my face. Like I was smiling in that picture because I was happy to meet Ricky, but like there would have been no room for my smile to my ears if I was next to the acclaimed.
All the beard would have just fell off. Like I smiled so hard.
Yeah. Or I would have went to jail because I'm not gay, but I will rub Bowen's nipple and he's gay as fuck.
Fondle his areola.
Or his boyfriend would have beat me up, one of the two.
Fucking suplex you right there in the parking lot.
Wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, that's a cool story. And it was crazy because at the time they usually have like a meet and greet and they didn't have a meet and greet this time. So Ricky Starks came out because he's from New Orleans, so he was like, nah, fuck that. Like we're not having a paid meet and greet. I'm gonna go meet and greet my fans.
Oh, there
He's
you
like, this is
go.
my fucking hometown.
That's dope. Fuck yeah.
So he came out and then they did like a segment
Respect.
with a female wrestler.
Okay.
Her name's Chris Statlander. She's kind of new.
Yeah,
And
they got a bunch of female wrestlers nowadays.
they're fucking sick, bro. A lot like they're not pushing it enough. They're pushing it more than they used to,
Okay.
but they're pushing it. I think they need to push it a little more.
Yeah.
But they came out and it kind of sucked because I'm a Chris Statlander fan, but it sucked because I saw Ricky and then like after I saw Ricky, it was like I don't give a fuck. I was like, I'm sorry, I love y'all and everything, but like
Fuck.
Ricky fucking Starks.
Oh, fuck.
You got to say what up to the
Let's
hometown
see.
boy when he's there.
Yeah, I get that.
And we have his action figure, but we also have a Chris Statlander action figure too, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, we got a few of them.
A few, you saw it.
A few, just a few.
You could see that corner is filled with them.
All right, here we go. Here's something just for you. I looked this up real quick for you. Some wrestling themed questions.
You said wrestling questions?
Yeah,
That's what we're doing. Okay.
fuck it, killing some time. So, since we're already talking about wrestling, I was just thinking of some shit. So, female wrestler, since we're talking about, it, what is your favorite female wrestler of all time?
Lita.
Lita?
There's no question about that. All time
I can agree
Lita.
with that.
Yeah. Well, I met her when we had a haunted house, right? And they would
Okay.
have WWE Fridays, which at one point interfered with I'm meeting ICP also. ICP was at the haunted house and it was WWE Friday.
Oh, shit.
So
Okay.
when I met Lita, I was a fresh 16, 17-year-old boy, and she was like my fucking wrestling crush.
Yeah, I think
And
that was like everybody's at one point.
yeah, well, everybody who's as fucked up as us, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The fishnets and the fucking bright colors, crazy makeup,
that was it.
colored hair.
That was it.
Yeah. She basically like represented what a juggalette would look like back in the day,
Pretty much. She was
in a
like,
way.
yeah. And then when I met her, she was doing her book signing too. Like I had her book, and I feel like I was the only male there that had her book. And she was like, "Did you read this?" And I was like, "Yes, I read this." I was like, "I like the part when you talk about." She goes, "Oh, you actually read it."
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she was like, I go all the time for my book signing, and like, I'm like, did you read it and give me something from it? And like, nobody could say anything.
Nothing.
I was
Nothing.
like,
They just got it that day.
yeah, I was like, I'm a fucking fan, bro. And then she gave me a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and I couldn't move for like a fucking like at least 3 hours afterwards.
She's like, okay, you can go. You're like, okay.
Like I gave her a hug and everything, left, and then like I'm with my boys, and they were like, bro, she didn't kiss me on the cheek. I was like, I knew her book.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
But I would say my all-time favorite right now,
Yeah, let's say
too.
current.
There's a oh man, there's a fucking few of them to be honest. I like for WWE, uh, I like Rhea and Bailey,
Oh, okay.
and then for AEW, I like Willow. Willow is she is a
I've
newer.
seen pictures. Isn't she like fucking Viking like?
No, that's Valhalla.
Valhalla. Okay, never mind.
Willow is a heavier set black woman that comes out to
Okay.
like some funk music, and it's fantastic.
That's dope. Hell yeah.
and and I like Abaddon. You would probably like Abaddon too if you watched AEW. She's like
Yeah.
the gothic chick, like she has her hair all different colors and she's like wears face paint and like bleeds before she comes to the ring and shit.
I may have seen pictures of that before too. It sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
yeah, she's pretty sick.
All right. On from female. So who's your favorite all-time male wrestler?
I think you know the answer to that question. But we'll say it in case somebody doesn't know. Mick fucking Foley.
There it is.
Any faces of Foley. Not specifically one above the other. It's just anything that he ever does.
That's right. All
He
right.
wants to do a match in 2025 for his last match for his 60th birthday.
He's still wrestling? Holy shit.
No,
That's right. He still like shows up.
he's not wrestling. Like he'll randomly show up at a promotion and
Okay.
pull out the sock from his fucking penis and jam it in somebody's mouth.
All sweaty and wet.
Yeah, but he doesn't do much anything else. You know what I mean?
Okay,
But
okay.
he wants to have a death match for his last match. I'm like, bro, you're turning 60 and you want to get pizza cutted?
Throw the throw the fucking coffin in the middle.
Right. Just in case.
Just in case, keep it on deck.
And then you might know him as Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose. I'm no.
No, he's part of the Shield with like Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
See, I know those two names. I know Seth Rollins is more of an old school, isn't he?
He's
But
medium school.
he's been around for, he was like probably entering when I was around this time I stopped watching probably. Because he sounds familiar and I've
Probably.
heard the name more.
He came with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Dean
Roman
Ambrose
Reigns.
didn't get pushed the way he should have in WWE. That's probably why you don't really remember him.
Probably. See, I
But
watched more WWF when it was F still. When it turned to the E is almost like when I just stopped watching. I don't know why, but
you're not alone in that. A lot of people
yeah.
felt that way. They were like, I don't really even know why. Like, I don't know if the everything changed, but like once it was
Yeah.
E, I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to watch this.
All of a sudden hella rules got put in place, hella moves got taken out of the game, like even certain things like fucking the TLC matches were done, like
WWE's doing their thing. I
little
think
bits. I, d-
I
I respect what they do still. It's just I think they went more on the entertainment side of it than the actual wrestling side of it
and
now.
I think it's coming back to like more of the Attitude Era
Yeah, but then also the
without the
AEW.
sexualization of females.
Yeah. Well, see, I think it's WWE strictly that's stuck with like now more entertainment, but like the other ones you watch though too, like AEW
Yeah, and
and stuff,
TNA.
those ones are more on the action side, aren't they?
They are. They're more
They have
there's a lot of
storylines, but
yeah,
okay,
but they have a lot of luchadors too, a lot of high flying. They still do death matches. Like
okay,
WWE won't do like the death matches,
yeah.
and I feel like I just like all wrestling. Like I don't really give a fuck. They all have their bad and they all have their good.
Hell yeah.
Like it's not to me, it's not either or.
So here's a random one. What's your favorite gimmick from wrestling?
from a person, like
Yeah, like
my
the
favorite
gimmick in
person's
general,
gimmick.
like the way they just portrayed themselves.
I mean, so we'll get off Mick Foley, but because I feel like that's evident in every question. That's what I'm gonna say for the top. But
So
I
with Mick
think
Foley though, Mick Foley, you'd have to pick one of them, not just all of them.
mankind, because he was a fucking psychopath.
There you
Like
go.
I just like the way he would be sitting in the boiler room doing one of these things and then just spaz the fuck out.
Yeah, I remember that shit. He'd be fucking talking to himself and shit, having full on conversations.
Right. I mean, besides like The Rock and Stone Cold too, I really liked Kurt Angle's gimmick. Like he was the
The
fucking
Olympic fucking thing.
yeah, he won an Olympic gold medal with a broken
Came out
freaking
with
neck.
hella the fucking gold met chains on and shit.
And when he came out,
Uh,
when Austin sprayed him with the beer truck, and then like a week later, he
oh,
came
I
out with the
remember that.
milk truck and sprayed
Yeah.
him with the milk
Yep.
truck.
Yep. Yep. See, that was when it was fucking golden right there. That's
I fuck with Kurt Angle a lot. I
fucking
respect him.
yeah. He was. I didn't like him when he first came out because he was just so fucking cocky, but he
He
was
was
good.
cocky and like super green to like the wrestling business, so it's like I
Yeah.
want to punch you in the face,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like but like you're doing your job because I want to punch you in the face.
So that was like so on that like my I'm just gonna put my 2 cents in. My favorite gimmick was the fucking fuck what the fuck was their name I don't remember their group name now, but it was Scotty Too Hottie and fucking
Too cool.
Keys. Yeah, too cool. Okay.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
know the other guy, Brian Christopher, that was Jerry the King Lawler's son?
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah. He ended up passing away, but that was his son.
Yeah, I follow one of them. I follow Scotty Too Hottie on like Instagram or some shit.
Yeah, he still shows up randomly in places.
Yeah. Yeah, he's traveling motherfucker too. He's always everywhere, it looks like.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice dude. Like I would love to meet that dude.
Yeah. Yeah, he seems pretty chill. Yeah, between them and then it was Undertaker. The
Everybody loves the Undertaker. But which
probably like
Undertaker?
mine was more or less the one I grew up with was the biker gimmick. When he'd come out on the fucking Harley and ride
I
around
didn't
the
hate any of
ring and
that. I
shit.
thought that was
No.
cool. Like, because everybody's like, but he's the Undertaker. He's supposed to be dark and mysterious. I'm like, yeah, but that's like Dead
He's
Man Walking Taker. There could be
yeah,
different versions.
exactly. So Dead
Like,
Man Walking was his whole other gimmick prior to that when he was yeah, like the actual Undertaker and he'd like fucking pop up in the
like,
black hat and the black fucking
and
trench
I
coat.
liked all of it because like at the end of the day, an Undertaker, like to me, that was like the badass Western Undertaker that would come out into his like
Yeah,
on the bike. Like that, he could still be an Undertaker and look like that.
yeah. He was LA's Undertaker.
Oh, right.
He, he was an LA Undertaker. That's how the Undertaker's there, right? So, what was your least favorite gimmick? Who do you fucking hate because of their gimmick? Maybe not their wrestling, but their gimmick.
I fucking hate Jeff Jarrett.
I don't know who it
Uh,
is, but yeah.
he used to be the guy that came out with the guitar that said "Don't piss me off" and hit people with his fucking acoustic guitar. Like, I don't know. I never liked anything to do with this gimmick. I don't know him. I don't know if he's a bad guy. I watched his podcast. He doesn't seem like he's terrible, but like I
His
fucking can't
gimmick.
stand him. Nothing about him I would ever want to meet because of his gimmick.
Yep. Fuck. See, I hated John Cena. I couldn't stand him.
I like Thugonomics, John Cena. I loved that.
I just couldn't. Just John Cena. Anything he did wrestling wise, gimmick, fucking hated it because it was just so over portrayed. I think.
I
Like
think I think I had a little
he's
bit
a
of
great
more
actor,
respect
though.
for him because he's from Massachusetts. So like
Yeah, I get that.
I feel a type of way about anybody from my home state.
Okay. Yeah,
Whether they're annoying or they suck, I still respect them.
yeah. That was all it was. Is I couldn't fucking watch. And oh, you can't see me and all that. Like, and then he just tried to act like thug, even though he was the whitest whitewashed white motherfucker ever.
I
Like,
mean, that's everybody from Boston thinks they're about that
uh,
gangster.
that makes sense too. But the motherfucker is funny though. I'll give him that. Like no matter what he did, anything he did kind of make it like fucking like spoof wise, and it was funny in a way. But I just hated the gimmick. But he was a good wrestler too.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
was like I don't know. Every time he came out, I'm like this fucking idiot.
And one I didn't like, and this is actually from one of my favorite wrestlers is, and he just passed away, Bray Wyatt. I didn't like when they made him before he did the Bayou, the Louisiana Bayou backwoods guy, or the Fiend, or any of that. He was
Okay.
Husky Harris. And I feel like that was the
Husky
worst
Harris.
thing WWE did to that man. I was
Oh
like,
no.
they weren't convincing me with Husky Harris. I was just like, nah. And then he came out as that backwoods guy, and I was like, okay, I could get into
Oh,
this.
that's a little better. That's a little
Yeah,
better.
I like this.
Fuck, what was I just remembered what was it? Matt Hurt? No. Matt Hardy? Yeah, he did that the Enigma guy.
He did Willow was another one of his. They had like
Willow?
their yeah, he came out with like that fucking weird mask and shit.
Nah, the one I'm talking about, he painted his face and he put eyes on his
Well, that
eyelids and
was
shit.
just Jeff Hardy. Like they call
I
him the
thought he was like,
charismatic
yeah,
enigma, but
that's
he
what it
was
was.
still Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, okay.
But
Yeah, I
Willow was like a
remember.
whole hi Kitty. But Willow was
Oh,
like a whole different character.
okay. Interesting.
We
All right.
saw him wrestle on Wednesday too against John Moxley. That
Oh,
match
did
was
you?
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's dope. Hella dope. Yeah, that sound looked like yeah, sounded like you guys had a fucking good time there.
Yeah, I was trying to make her have a good time too. So,
There
you
you
know.
go. That's right. That's right. Oh, Afro Man played in Nevada City last night.
That dude, that dude,
Oh,
I've seen him live, and I'd never thought in a million years Afro Man, like what going into this show, I never thought that Afro Man would be my top five favorite shows that I would ever see. And he's in
he's pretty
there.
cool. He's
Like,
pretty cool.
I liked it because like he would do his shit right? He would do his rap, and then he had the guy on the drums and guitar play like a live version of it and
Mm.
sing and have like a karaoke with the crowd and have the
Oh
crowd
yeah.
sing his song, and he would just do like the hype part to it. He'd be like, "Now you ready?" And they're playing the guitar and the drums, and he's like, "Colt 45," and then he'd just go two zigzags. Like it was like a
Yeah, yeah,
party. Like it was
yeah.
more like a party than having to go to a show. Like it was such a good
It,
time seeing
it
Afro
gets
Man.
everybody involved, and that's what yeah, it makes you have a better time sometimes.
Yeah, like I
That's
never
cool.
thought he'd be in my top five, and he certainly is.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the homies 2HK open forum, DJ Stepdaddy. I can't read
That's
the other
such
name.
a. I don't know how I feel about that name for a DJ. That is
Uh,
hilarious. I don't think I would. That's not the name on the card that's making me go to the show, though. I think it's a great name, but like if I saw DJ Stepdaddy, I'd be like, I don't know about that one. He better bring some fire, or I'm not gonna like it.
right. Better be dropping that. Hell to the yeah. So, is
I think
anybody else
it's funny
joining?
what DJs, huh?
Anybody else joining?
I don't know. They're all pussies.
How dare
I
them?
sent it to the chat. I sent it to them. Zach's still probably cleaning up piss and yelling at his kids. I didn't even send it to the group chat. Where the fuck I send it then?
Just some other random one.
Probably.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, fuck.
Some random fucking Nigerian pops in, you know why.
Ahoy there, fellas. Kadabari-o. What the fuck? So can I have your password? No.
Send me Bob's.
Send me Bob's.
You ever seen that?
Uh-uh.
My boy K right? He is fucking ridiculous. Like he would get on these kicks of these songs and like I'm gonna have to send you the video. That's all there is to it. Like I'm just gonna have to send you the video.
Nah, shit. Trying to fucking find the new music I know that dropped a little bit recently from some artists that I listen to at least.
Lex the Hexmaster dropped an collaboration album that's out. I don't know if
Did
you're a
he?
Lex fan.
Uh, sometimes. I like some of
Yeah,
his shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I support him no matter what he does because like when I met him, he was like the kindest motherfucker you'd ever meet. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like he was a solid person when I met him, and I'll support that. I might not like all of his songs, but he does drop some fire shit. You know, some
that's right.
songs I just can't get behind, but
Yeah, he has some shit. Like usually, like 9 times out of 10, I won't skip most of his shit when it comes across my thing. But there's like a couple songs I just they're okay. I usually want something else a little more hyped. Can't think of that one. What's that fucking one?
I'm a bomb on him. I like that
Yeah,
one.
that one's dope. What was it like? Fuck, I can't remember it. I don't know the names anymore. Fuck it. I think I already told you. Super famous. They dropped another album.
Yeah, Axe just dropped a single the other day too.
Nice.
It's like in an 8-bit Mortal Kombat looking for the
What the?
video.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were hyping that up on Facebook.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that now. I haven't watched it yet though.
And I was talking to Brandon Swagner, and I guess everybody's dropping something on February 9th. We don't understand what that day is, but
Hmm.
everybody decided to drop. The Gathering tickets go on sale February 9th. Mike Tech and Brostradamus, which is him and Cartoon, they're dropping an album. He's dropping his album remastered. I'm dropping a song with Mike Tech on February 9th. And
Nice.
then for a super secret uh project that I'm involved with Brandon, I have to send what I have to send him for February by February 9th.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a busy day.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck everybody decided February 9th was that day for, but
Hmm. Maybe we should go on February 9th and listen to everything that got dropped.
I just know that I'm going to be involved in a animation of sort.
Yeah.
I
Don't give
don't
it away.
know.
Just let it be.
Well, no, this is bassist. Everybody knows he's doing what I'm gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah. I've
you
heard
know?
about.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing an animation and I'm gonna be involved. I don't necessarily know my full role, but I know that he sent me what he sent me and I have to do it.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know anything more than that. I know the basis of it. Like he didn't give it away because he doesn't when he drops it, which makes sense. He doesn't want anybody to say that they did it when they do it again. That he knows when it comes out that if anybody does it, they got the idea from him, which is actually the fucking genius.
Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind that.
Yeah. So he gave me very minimal. He gave everybody that's involved very minimal. We don't know what it's gonna look like. We don't know exactly what's happening. We just know what we have to say.
You just know the
We just
you
know the
know
script.
you know your role. That's it. Not even that.
Yeah, like I don't even know what's gonna go on after that. Like I don't know how it's gonna sound. I don't know nothing. But
Heck yeah.
I've always wanted to be in an animation, so why not try it?
Yeah, that should be dope. That shall be dope. Look forward to seeing something.
I'm excited to see who's involved because like I don't nobody knows who else is involved. I like I kind
Everybody's
of do. Like
everybody's kept in the dark.
I have a mind of a few people that I know that are involved that didn't necessarily say they were involved, but I know they're going to be involved. Like I know Zach
I can
Tier's
already
probably a
probably
part of
guess.
it. I hope Mike Tech is a part of it. I fucking hope I hear Mike Tech's voice in something.
Yeah, he probably will.
That
That
man,
fool's
that man needs to be in an animation anyway. Like,
he just needs to start his own cartoons.
right.
Him and cartoons should start cartoons.
I don't think cartoon's gonna be involved in this one.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
No, 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 no. Speaking of Mario, right? One time I decided when I first started rapping when I was like 15, 16 years old and the Green Book came out, I rapped Fat Kids over the Mario beat.
Fuck.
I don't know, it just seemed
An
like the
odd.
right thing to do.
Yeah, you'll have to record that and show me because I don't. I can't
Uh,
even picture that.
you want me to re-record it? Cause like it was so long ago, bro. I was like 16. I was rapping on a computer mic and using fucking programs.
Oh, you froze. There you
Yeah,
are.
you froze. Everything froze. But
Everything
like
froze.
it was just like the record, like you know how you could record on a computer back then that it had its own little thing. I just used
Yeah,
that and I played the beat behind me.
that's the way they used to do it. I've heard. Get them little tape deck recorders and shit.
That's how ICP did when they were Inner City Posse when they did that first album.
Two of them on
Was
both sides.
yeah,
Before they got the karaoke machine.
right.
I read the book too.
Yeah. I
I got
read the
it
book.
somewhere.
I had a I had a paperback and a hard copy, and I listened to Violent J read the book.
I've started kind of doing that one too. I think it was on Spotify, but it's just so fucking long.
And I don't want to hear Violent J's voice for that long.
Yeah, it was eh.
My grandmother did not understand juggalos, but she liked juggalos that I brought over. And then she read the book and had a whole different respect for them as an older person. She was like, there were just people that tried to, you know, find their niche in life and they found it through clown music. And I was
True.
like, yeah.
Basically.
Like, she's like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
about
understand why clowns, but I was like, I don't think he did either. It was all a dream.
it was all banana cream. I had it in my pudding.
We were supposed to see this guy, but he didn't end up showing up. But I got the farewell shirt for him.
What's it say? Sting?
Sting.
Sting. Oh, Sting. Okay.
His boy was there though, his protege, so
Oh yeah.
I
That motherfucker tried to make everybody think he died.
thought he did. Like when he broke his neck, like I didn't think he was
Hmm.
coming back from that.
Yeah. For a fucking while, everybody was like, he's dead. I was like, what? I was like the only fool I used to play as in WCW fucking games and shit like that. And
I liked Sting and Goldberg were my two people that I liked back in that day.
yeah. And fucking, what was that one dude? Gold Dust? He'd fucking pull some fucking dust out of his balls and fucking blow it at you.
He still wrestles.
Yeah. That
He
dude was a
wrestles in
weirdo.
AEW.
He's
He's
a
less
fucking,
weird. He's less weird. You know what I mean? In AEW, he's way less weird. He's
uh,
Dustin Rhodes. He's not Gold Dust. He goes by his actual name. And like he still paints his face, but he'll come out and he'll wrestle like he'll do less comedy than he used to.
yeah, he was a fool.
Anybody they teamed him with, like R Truth, fucking Booker T, it was always great.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Oh, Booker T. Yeah. That fool would fucking freak out. Look at his hand.
He's gonna be at Comic-Con in Lafayette and we're thinking about going, but at the same time
Oh, you have a
we're
Lafayette too?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's a few of those.
Yeah, ours is over by the ghetto. It's in Oakland.
They people say that it's the ghetto, but like I've never met like I feel like when you think of like southern Louisiana or like the
It's not.
south in Louisiana, I feel like the people there were way more nice. And that's what you think of when you think of Louisiana and southern hospitality was the people over there. Like we went into a vape shop And these motherfuckers were like, "Oh, what do you need? What do you vape? What kind of flavors do you like? What nicotine level?" And like, I was like, "Bro, you're asking too much at once. I'm not used to this."
You're all fuck. You usually have to figure it out,
Yeah, usually they just sit there, and I'm like, "I like that one, I guess, because you're not helping me."
right? You're all, which one do you like? All of them.
Yeah,
They're all good, but the most expensive one's the best.
all
Like,
the employees at a vape shop would hate me if I ever worked at a vape shop because like it's crazy because I hate people, but I am really great at customer service.
there you go. I just hate people, and I probably wouldn't be good at customer service.
That's
I've
why
never
you
had to.
don't deal with people.
Yeah, that's why I
But
work at a bug farm in a
I feel like
cons
half the reason is like I look at it like when I did music, I couldn't just get off the stage and somebody tell me I'm dope and then tell them to go fuck themselves. And then they still listen to my music. You know what I mean? Like if I want to keep my job, I still got to be nice to these motherfuckers.
true, very true.
So like if I want to keep doing this and people listen to me and gain fans, I can't be a dickhead. Unless you're a dickhead to me, then fuck you.
It's worked for some people, like fucking Jared from Head P.
I can't.
Uh,
I don't know what to say about that, man.
fucking
Play the clue. You never heard that?
nah,
You never heard about Jared pre head PE?
huh?
You didn't know he was in a thing before head PE?
Oh yeah,
The Clue. That was his band. He was an 80s hair band and he fucking hates talking about it. And
it's
he acts like
because
it
he was
doesn't
a
fucking
pussy
exist.
back then.
But that's what the 80s was.
Uh,
like that's what
and
it
then he
was, dude.
and then
It's
he dreaded it.
okay.
Then he dreaded it and dropped bartender.
He's an it. Oh my god. There's so much wrong with that. There's so much wrong with that song. Like if listen, you've heard about the allegations about Vince McMahon, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably most of them. I know there's a few.
So if yeah, there is.
There's a list.
So if anybody ever tells me that there's allegations about Jared, I'm not second guessing it because I listen to his fucking music.
Yeah. Have you ever have you ever watched the DIY guys video? So I
I
bought
don't
one
think
of their
so.
albums. I think it's called DIY Guys, and there's a DVD that comes with the CD, like most cool shit did back in the day.
Yeah, yep.
And it was basically just kind of like a scripted slash not scripted video of their touring, where they like even hired like a an ex-police guy or some shit to be their tour manager because they got fucking Kevin Zinger into so many different fucking legal bullshit. And the whole time, Kevin Zinger's just behind his desk talking hella mad shit about head PEs. Like, these degenerate pieces of shit keep doing drugs, fucking up the venue, fucking underage girls, fucking da 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 da.
Yeah,
I'm
yep.
getting fucking lawsuits up the asshole. He's all, fuck these guys. He's all, I'm giving them a fucking cop to be their fucking road manager. And then this guy goes through and product, their DJ and shit.
Yeah.
He's like fucking going around spray painting every venue, and he's this big old black dude that wears the same shirt every fucking show and everything, and he's just an ex-cop guy, and he's just like fucking product and all that because people be like, motherfuckers are spraying my venue. The guy be bitching him out because he's the road manager and shit, and he's just like motherfucker, and it got so annoying that the product dude started spray painting a likeness of the fucking guy. It'd be a big old black dude with the same shirt on and shit. And then like the venue fucking owner would be like, "Fuck is this bullshit? This is you, motherfucker." Oh, look at it. And this guy's like looking hella baffled, like, "Product, you motherfucker!" Like, fucking.
I'm telling you right now.
It's a great video, but
If we
yeah,
ever get to a level of fame where we're touring, we need a lawyer for me.
why?
Because just
We'll keep horse tranquilizers, and I'll just sedate you after every show and put you back in the fucking van.
Because even when we got to a local level of fame, me and my boy Joey, like when people just knew who we were and like we were wild, bro. Like we would climb speakers at shows and jump off of them into the crowd and shit. Like
Uh,
we were getting bad. I was throwing glass bottles, bringing my own bottles into the venues.
I'll just keep chloroform on tap, and you'll just see me sneak up, and like, and then just drag you off into the van, and then like, all right, hook up the IV off to
I
the next show.
feel now that I'm older, I'll be okay, but I'm sure like if we got like Twisted back when they first started Level of Fame, I'm still gonna act a little belligerent. Just because I can. We
Yeah.
got that sign on tour money. Fuck you.
Oh shit.
he gonna
Yeah, I don't
bail he gonna bail me out of jail in 7 states.
fucking police smugs in just about 3 or 4 different states. Fucking, I miss all those old videos, the old fucking Purple Show videos and the original Shaggy Show videos.
And it's crazy because
That
people
shit
want
was
to see
dope.
it again, but like I don't because they
They
can't
can't.
recapture that fucking
Shaggy's trying already, and it sucks.
it's not good. It's not as good
So I'll
at
watch
all.
some of it here and there, and I don't finish all of them. I don't know why, but they
I
were just
liked
way better
Keegan. I
when
like
they were
Keegan the
Keegan and the
Creep.
Creep.
Yeah.
Keegan, when it was yeah, the Shaggy and Creep show. I watched
Yeah.
every single fucking one of those to the
Yeah,
end.
that was great. That
And
was great.
then yeah, and then when they split, I actually started watching Keegan's Twitch instead because it was a little more like he was more just down to earth, I think,
I
when it came
stopped
down
watching
to it.
both of them though. Like
And
after a while,
then I stopped watching Keegan after like a month.
he started doing prank calls, which prank calls are funny, but like when that's
Datterall.
all you're doing, I'm
It's the
over
only
it.
it's the only thing that's getting him a bunch of views. That's why probably. I mean, he's running with
Yeah.
it. I
Yeah.
don't think he has the full team that he had when he started that whole creep show. Those guys, I never see him as much anymore in any of his shows. Rose and the other dude and shit.
Yeah. He didn't he buy a whole house just for that?
No, he
So
had
he
to
could do that?
move
Team Creep?
again. No, he had to move again, is what it was. That was like when I was watching him. Because he was in one place and then the whole Shaggy show, the Shaggy and Creep show fell through, and he had to move again right after just moving in. Probably because he thought it was gonna be, what it was, and then it didn't, and it ended abruptly.
That sucks.
And I think what it was too is something with his old, because he was roommates with the other guy that was recording everything. Remember? They had a dude behind the camera
Yeah,
doing,
yep.
yeah, and that was the guy that actually started all the issues originally
With Shaggy and everything.
with
Or
I
just
guess it was with Ouija Mac actually or some shit from what I remember. I could be wrong. I don't remember exactly, but I remember reading
I
some
mean, let's
about
be
like
honest. If I ever was near Ouija Mac, I might have problems with Ouija Mac.
yeah, it was I
And
forget what it was, but it was like messages or something about like he posted something about the show or he posted the show without some I don't know, I'd have to read back on it, but I
something
remember it was
fucking
something
stupid.
started with them, I believe, and then it just kind of spiraled to the point fucking
I
Shaggy's
don't
wife
I've
was
come
like,
to
"We're
a
done."
thing. I've come to a point in life where I don't necessarily hate Ouija Mac's music, but I don't think I would get along with him as a human.
It's hard to say because his persona could be totally different from than what you actually know. He could be just this fucking cool little midget dude. Like,
I've played GTA with him. He's not
oh,
on
there
the
you go.
mic ever, but I play he like it was Ouija, and he was playing with us and he probably is on a mic in his own team, when he
He's
plays.
in a party or some shit, maybe.
Yeah, but like it was cool. Like he squatted up with us. He was going against these motherfuckers that just started bombing on us for any no reason. He saw the Juggalo tags and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll fuck with these dudes."
There you go. Yeah, I used to play GTA. I fucking uninstalled it because when I switched to my PS5, it took away everything. I had to restart everything, and I was like,
I
dude, I
wouldn't
had
even
such.
play. I wouldn't even
I
play.
uninstalled it. I had
Yeah.
so much time in that game and so much shit, like fucking hella houses. I had hella cars, fucking modded the fuck out, and like everything.
I
Like,
haven't played.
and then he,
GTA in a
yeah.
long time because I think I'm waiting for six, and these wrestling games have consumed my soul.
We should find a game, a common game one of these days and start trying to stream those even on this maybe.
Common game. I know we
Uh,
ain't playing Fortnite, motherfucker.
Fuck, I need to get some fucking clips of when me and Squirrely play.
But even OG, you should and have like your own
He's
like
fucking
Royal
funny.
Realm podcast, fucking AJ and Squirrel. Like he can be involved in a podcast where he's not seen.
Oh, he'll be heard though on the mic.
Yeah.
This motherfucker jumps in my party and goes, "Ooh, daddy."
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
like, you
sure.
motherfucker. Because I
I'm
don't have a
sure.
headset and on the PS5, you have a speaker on the controller.
Yeah.
And so like I'll have my
That's like
controller just
Xbox and shit
sitting.
too.
Okay, yeah.
The
So
newer ones.
yeah. And so I'll have my controller chilling. I just turned it on and I had to turn it off where my because I had it where like homies can jump in my party
Yeah.
anytime. I had to turn that off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not only him, I had other random people just jump in and then they'd sit there and wait for me. And I'm like, dude, you're listening to me like through my microphone, which is weird. So I'm like,
I
dude,
don't this
but that
that's
fool will
kind of
jump
weird.
in and he'll sit there and just fucking scream shit like, oh, daddy, yes, oh, dad, like
I had a
fucking,
re I had a
oh,
wrestler rage quit on me because
my
of that.
wife was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, oh, that's just Squirrely. He's like that.
Yeah. That's just him as a human.
Yeah,
I will
no.
never listen to his voice messages at work or in public when he sends them because
I
I
believe
know
it.
that they're fucking outrageous.
Yep, yep.
Like we were at her parents last night after work, and he sent me like there was like 25 fucking voice clips, and I was like, there's no way with like the bullshit that's going on that I'm gonna play these right now. And her
Oh,
parents are
fuck.
cool, you know what I mean? Like they know me, they're fucking they're not rap tight either. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But situation has it, I'm not playing these fucking messages right now. The
Fuck
mood
that.
is not there right now.
No, 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 no. Yeah, that motherfucker. He fucking fell down some stairs recently.
I'm sure.
That
I told him when I met
was like
him,
a
I'm
couple
like,
weeks
dude,
ago, but I was like, this motherfucker fell down some stairs. Now we just give him shit. I was like, stay away from them stairs, dog.
I told him, I was like, dude, I'm so mad that you met me when my dad was dead because my dad would absolutely love James. He would give him a run for his money because like James likes to show his balls, and then my dad likes to one up motherfuckers.
Oh, show you the whole package, son.
Yeah, yeah. So like James would come over, show his balls, and then one day he'd be like, "Hey, why don't you have James come over?" And he'd be butt ass naked in the window.
Posed and everything, spread.
Right. Dude, my dad was like, that's why I don't know if my dad sent me James to, have a bit of him in my life still, because when I was living with my dad in the city that I met James in, me and this man would get so drunk, he would just sit in the window, which was to the stairs of the apartment building we lived in. Like, you have to go by my window to go down these fucking stairs to do anything in your life. If you live in this
Oh no.
apartment building, and he just stand there butt naked like fucking the Captain Morgan guy. And he's just waving at motherfuckers. We had a gay guy that lived in the building, and a dude, he looked in the
No,
window and he just kind of smiled. And my dad was like,
no,
he
no, no, no.
didn't give a fuck. He knew he wasn't gay. So he didn't give a fuck what anybody had to say.
Oh shit.
That's why I was
Huh.
like, dude, like my dad, y'all would have, I don't know if I would have been able to deal with y'all in the same room.
Fuck. I don't know if I could find it. I don't know why this totally reminded me. Back in the day when we were recording music in this little apartments that were actually just on like the other side of my street, like a couple streets over. There was a okay, you remember or you know that show Taboo on A&E or some shit? They like cover
I
fucking weird.
know of it. I don't know much about it.
So they did an episode about this dude and he was a full-grown man who liked to act and be treated like a baby.
Yeah, that shit. Listen, I thought I didn't understand furries I understand furries more than I understand that bullshit.
And yeah, he had like a crib. He had like an in-home nurse slash caretaker lady that, nanny, whatever the fuck. I don't know. Anyways, so where I'm getting at this is this motherfucker was our neighbor. Like our garage wall shared
The guy
his
that's on the fucking TV?
yeah, he was the man baby. He was our neighbor, and we knew about it prior to the fucking show too, because like he never came out of his house, and when he did, he would just open his garage to drive out of his little garage and shit, and you would see like he's got padding all underneath his shit where he's got his diaper on, and he would go to work and whatnot, and he'd come back, and that was the only time we ever seen him. We never even knew he had a nanny or whatever. And then the neighbors, because we were fairly new to the neighborhood, they filled us in on everything. And then they were like, "Yeah, we heard Taboo's supposed to be coming and doing a special about him or something." And sure enough, like a week later, we saw these black vans pull in and just started hauling a fucking equipment into his house. And then like a month later, if you look up on the Taboo show, you'll see in a small town in Northern California, in Redding, there is a man who acts like a baby. Like, and I zoom in on
I
Redding and it's this
don't get
fucking
it.
man baby.
I don't
That was,
get it.
dude, that was our neighbor, and we'd fucking get hella drunk and be trying to like freestyle in the garage, and fucking homies be like up on the wall rapping to the man baby about the man baby and shit. They're like, "Man baby, be my friend, come over and held my hand." Like,
I just don't
uh,
understand, dude. I had like a fucking vendetta against furries because I thought originally this is why, and hear me out.
no.
I thought that all the furries, I thought all of that whole fandom shit, I thought all it was a sexual thing, and I'm like, that's fucking weird.
It's a
Like if you
lifestyle
just
or some shit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's less weird than I initially thought it was. But like there are groups of people that do just do the sex thing with the furry costumes on, and it's like, dude, you just want to fuck a dog and get away with it. And
Go to India, my friend.
that's why I didn't like fucking furries, is because I thought they were just sick ass motherfuckers who wanted to fuck animals. So they dressed up as animals and would fuck. I'm like, that's not okay. But as I met a furry and worked with a furry, he told me, he's like, nah, that's not what it's supposed to be about. And it's kind of like how a lot of people perceive juggalos at first. They're like, juggalos are all fucked up people. They all are terrible and they suck. But then they
Dirty
meet
Satan
somebody,
worshippers.
right? And then they meet somebody who's like an old school juggalo, and then they're like, oh well, juggalos aren't that bad, you know?
Right.
And then there was the same with the furry. Like he broke it down to me. He goes, the people in the community don't fuck with the people who do the sex shit. He's like, we all think that's wrong. And I was like, it is. I was like, y'all ain't the only ones who think that's wrong. I think it's fucked up.
Like,
And
yeah,
he
I'm one of
just
them that
was
think it's
like,
weird.
yeah, he's like, it's not like that. We just He's like, you're okay with like people cosplaying as other people, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm all for that. He goes, you like Scream, you dress up like Scream. I'm like, yep. And then he's like, it's just like that. We just have our own character. He was like, it's just that's the way that we like to live in our fursuit. We feel the most comfortable. And I was like, I could get behind that. I understand because I used to wear clown paint because that's where I was the most comfortable. So like I
Yeah.
could get it. So like I don't hate them as much, but these baby motherfuckers can fuck right off. They can like, to me it's like, and the people that have like
I don't know.
partners that are adults that like feed them and bathe them.
Hmm.
You're a borderline pedophile. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's weird. That
Like
is
I
weird.
That's nothing. I will never get behind that shit. That shit is fucked up. It's ridiculous. I don't want to understand it because fuck that.
That's softcore child fucking
Yeah,
porno.
yep. Don't even finish that
Yeah.
sentence. I felt weird saying. I could hear you not
Yeah.
wanting to say
I was like, yeah.
it.
Like,
You're like you were gonna go through with it because you
I
were
felt
already
dirty.
there, but it didn't feel okay. I could see it all over you. I can't even say those words
My
together.
brain had like a weird, like, no, 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 yeah.
I
I
can't even
lagged,
say, yeah, I can't say those
lagged
words
out.
together ever. Like child and the other word, can't say them together or else I feel like I'm involved. and I'm
Yeah.
not.
No.
Ask me and James were known as the pedophile hunters at one point in Fall
I
River,
remember
Mass.
you telling me about that. Yeah,
Yeah, like we they just knew, dude. They were just like, "Oh, you're beating up pedophiles today?" Uh-huh. Like, you sure he's a pedo? Yeah, you want to know his name? Like, oh,
yeah. Oh
dude, I
man.
fucking that's something I can never get behind or understand.
All right, changing it up right here. So
Yeah, because I'm gonna get pissed.
Tom McDonald featuring Ben Shapiro. Shapiro?
I was interested and then I heard it.
I haven't heard it yet.
I don't
I,
like it.
I didn't even know Ben doesn't rap, does he?
He hates rap, so like it doesn't make sense. He says rap's not music.
What?
Yeah, he
What?
stated that in an interview a while back that rap wasn't real music.
Is that why he's on the video or in the song then?
I don't understand. I don't Ben Shapiro's a pretty like monotone type of dude, and
Yeah,
he's straight to the point. Nothing
let me
about that
see.
song. Like Tom McDonald wasn't terrible,
He's always pretty dope on his raps.
but I just Ben like we're better than Ben. We just don't get the recognition because we're not Ben Shapiro.
Yeah.
Remember when people would hang those? They've been taken down. They open replaced with BLM flags or a rainbow.
Okay. Where's Ben?
He's the next
There
verse.
we go.
I got the facts. My money like listen, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. Look at the graphs. Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and
Oh
clubs.
fuck!
You're going to prison on television, dog. No one knows who you are. You hating on me on
I
the
don't even know who
internet.
you
My
are, to be honest.
fictional parents. And I make racks off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard #1. The same rap, the same money, causing
You literally put no effort even into the video.
It sucks. And I almost got into an argument with somebody who does beats for Zach Tier. They are transitioning themselves and they like to go by they or them. And I'm cool with them, you know what I mean? Like I don't have a problem with them. I just was like I probably used words that I don't fucking watch what I say. And I was like, I was intrigued by the track, but I was like, this is going to be amazing. I was like, maybe amazing wasn't the word I was looking for, but like, I am so interested in hearing Ben Shapiro rap because I watch his videos just because, like, not because I back him, just because I want to get as brutal as him with debating. He's a great debater, but I don't share his views. You know what I mean? Like, he's anti LGBT and he doesn't understand, like, he's not trying to understand that whole community.
I
Like
get it.
he's just like there's two genders, yada yada, and like he's not even trying to understand. He's just using base science, and like I'm the type of dude, and you already know if that's what you like, that's what you like. If that's what makes you happy, that's what makes you happy. Cool. I don't give a fuck. Like, and Ben's not even trying to do that, and he debates people all the time about how their shit. I just want to be as brutal as how he debates with people. I want to be that brutal when I go at somebody in a diss, or if I'm debating somebody that I want to be as quick in like as sharp as he is, but not on the same subjects.
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's
This.
like it's how people think of Hitler. They think that maybe he had some good ideas, but he, did not go about it the right way. Was he a genius? Yes. But he probably shouldn't have did what he did.
Yeah.
Charles Manson.
I
I
feel
love his
Tom
music.
McDonald
He's a
probably
great
wrote those
artist.
rhymes, anyways.
Oh, 100%. 100% wrote his rhymes.
Yeah. This. I don't know. I
I
don't
like
think I'm
Charles
gonna
Manson's
be into it.
music, and I think he's a genius, but it's the same thing. Like I like he killed people and that like it wasn't okay, but I still fuck with the genius behind it.
True.
Like I'm trying to figure out how to do something to make a community without killing people. Like if I had their brains and could collectively make that many people listen to me and make something great out of it, then I wish I could do that.
Yeah. Start
I
my own
just
gathering.
No Kool-Aid involved, though.
No, we're just burning all the RVs at the end of the show, though. That's the thing. You come with
And
something,
no,
but you leave with nothing.
but nobody like would understand when I would say that. I'm like, I respect their genius, not their views, but like they were obviously some form of a genius to get a whole bunch of people backing them. And like I just wish I had that so people would listen to me.
Right? Dude, imagine that. I don't know why, but I just said that too. If I can, you come with something, leave with nothing type show where you go to a festival where you come with whatever, but you can't leave with anything but whatever you drove in on. They make
I
you
don't
burn it
know.
all.
I don't know if I'm for that. I like merch.
Right? Well, you get to leave with your clothes, but that are
My
on your
clothes, but
back.
the shit that I bought there, I'm trying to leave with it.
There'll be, there'll be standards. Mainly just your tent, any of the previous clothes you came with,
Bro,
your whole camper.
I wish thousands of people would come see us and pay $200 a pop just to get in.
Yeah, and sit there and smoke weed in front of them.
I mean, that's kind of what they did.
All I do. But, oh, you wanted me to do something. Nah.
Everybody else is doing stuff. That's why we
All
booked
right,
acts.
watch each other.
I don't gotta do shit.
All right. Well, just because I'm on the stage doesn't mean shit. All right. I'm watching y'all. I'm like a lifeguard too. Okay. I'm a fucking lifeguard. Y'all just
Speaking of
keep
the
swimming amongst
gathering,
each other.
did you ever watch that movie Family about the girl who runs away to the gathering?
No, I heard about that though. It was made by Juggalos.
No.
No, okay.
I don't think so anyway. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know
Uh,
it
yeah.
was about uh like an aunt that tried to get along with her niece and they had no idea. She met a juggalo, turned her into the lifestyle, and they got into an argument and she ran away to the gathering.
What the fuck?
Which like I'm sure that happens. I'm sure
Yeah.
that happens in real life.
Oh yeah. Especially if you live on that area. That's convenient.
I
Fucking,
feel like
I
they
know
need to
there's a
have
show
more West
on.
Coast things
Yeah, me too.
for you
They
specifically.
they fucking they ain't do shit over here. Like you're lucky to get a show to come like within 5 or 6 hours of here.
The closest shit is like Texas or Atlanta. They never come to Louisiana.
Yeah, see, that's
Like
fucked.
they're never here either. Like it's like I would like to
Yeah,
go see Twisted or I'd like to go see Axe, but and I look every time, but like I shouldn't because they're never here.
yeah. Occasionally they're in like Sacramento, like Twisted's come through Sacramento, or they're supposed to or something, but it's like still that's like out of my way.
Yeah, I
I
mean, I
would go
used to
do it,
travel
but
2 hours in Massachusetts to go see ICP all the time.
yeah. It would be funner if I had like it would just be me and my lady, and it wouldn't be bad, but it'd just be a lot more expensive because we'd have to go there and stay the night and everything else too.
Yeah, that's a pain in the dick.
Yeah, because it's like a 3 hour drive, 3 or 4 hour drive, and then the show won't end until like fucking 12 at night. And I ain't trying to drive
And
fucking
you're
three,
not
four
trying,
hours back
yeah,
home and get home at like 3 a.m. or some shit.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then probably still have to work the next day, and that'll be the bullshit part. My shit just went into peak at my work, and so like, fuck, dude, my days went from being like half-ass
There's
busy.
peak bug season.
Yeah, so it's like basically like and it starts with other states usually, like other places like Mexico, Canada, the UK,
Because
fucking all kinds of places.
it's starting to get hot in certain places in February and
Exactly.
March, and that's
And not
why.
only that, too, we do greenhouses. Places have greenhouses. So we kind of keep a constant thing going for companies that have like huge indoor greenhouses, even
Yeah,
weed growers and shit like that. They buy our shit.
because some of your bugs help with the fucking plants and keep other bugs away from the plants, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's beneficial bugs that eat the ones that eat your plants, basically. And it's one of those things, it's a it's a preventative measure where you would do it prior to growing, while you're growing, and then even after you're done growing, you just kind of keep them there, and they'll just keep your bug population
But
to
you
a
live in
minimum.
California. Are you guys ever done growing?
No, that's why we have sales like all year round, but during a certain time, there's other places that like peak up, and all of a sudden
Yeah,
they want from like usually they were only wanting like 30 or 40,000 bugs to all of a sudden they want like a 250,000 to a 500,000 bugs.
yeah.
It
Y'all,
gets fucking annoying.
none of y'all shit is like for pet consumption, so y'all don't sell the pet stores.
Nah, we're agricultural. That's what we're under, so it's all just growing.
All right.
If we were probably under something else, I know before the bosses actually started doing something, that's where I learned about those super worms, because the
Yeah.
bosses used to have chameleons at a time. And so they did a little side thing and they just had like these little plastic like drawers you would put next to your bed and they'd put egg cartons in there and they would have those beetles laying fucking larvae and then bam. It
Hell yeah.
was super simple, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch the whole process, but I remember going in there. I was like, "Oh shit, we do worms now," and they're like, just for us."
Bro, we need to get a super group
A super group.
like this. And it's funny
Yeah,
because I feel like if you were a Wu-Tang member, I feel like you'd be a mix. I feel like I'm a mix too though. Like I'm a little old dirty mixed with like the mind of like a Method Man. And I feel like you're like RZA mixed with like Inspector Deck because like RZA was the one who always wanted to venture off and to do metal and like rock songs and shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And
You like them
that's the
harder
reason why
beats.
that's why they did shit with like System of a Down and shit like that all the time. And their first tour, their first like big tours with Rage Against the Machine.
Didn't they did they? I guess I can just ask you. Did they ever do anything with Linkin Park?
I don't think so. I know Jay
Or
Z
that
did
just
his
Jay-Z.
encore album,
Yeah. I
but
knew a
I know
couple
they
rappers
did
did some shit with Linkin Park. I can't remember who. I know Jay-Z, yeah, but
Jay Z. I don't like him.
no, I don't really either, but I never
He
listened
says
to him,
he's the
so I don't
greatest of
know.
all time, but he's not even the greatest rapper from New York.
That's funny. See, I don't have an honest opinion because I don't listen to him, but I just don't like his style of music, so I just don't listen to it.
You're more of a West Coast guy anyway. I feel like you like some East Coast, but it doesn't speak to you the way the West Coast would.
Just depends on what the concept of the track usually would be.
Are you a Biggie fan?
Depends on the songs.
Yeah. So see, I'm a Biggie fan.
There's a
Like it
few
doesn't matter
songs
what he
like
does.
Give Me the Loot. That's like one of my favorites.
Yeah, yep.
That one just because I don't know why it actually comes to mind when I play like video games too, when I play fucking Call of Duty or
You're
if I play
playing Plunder
Fortnite.
and you're like, give me the loot, give me
You're getting the
the
loot.
loot.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Give me the
I'm a
loot.
bad man. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, my song always goes like, and then it's like usually like something I quoted for a while too, and I was like, why do I quote this? And then it came on my playlist, and I was like, oh, that's why.
It's funny because when I used to play Plunder and Warzone all the time, I would be yelling that on the mic. I'd be like, give me the loot, give me the loot, bah,
Yep, yep, yep.
bah.
And what's funny is on Warzone now they have proximity chat, so you could talk shit to the people before you shoot them or even find
But
them.
you
Maybe in a
can't even say anything anymore like you used to be able to.
yeah,
Motherfuckers is
you can.
getting banned for being like, you're a faggot.
Depends on what you're playing too, though, because like Call of Duty, I mean, only if they really fucking report
Not
you
if you
though.
have an
Like, but that's
Xbox. Xbox, the AI picks up on Xbox.
ooh. Yeah,
That's
see,
why I don't
we
even
talk.
go on the mic no more. I don't even
I
go on the
talk
mic
all the shit.
anymore.
Yeah. I really don't play in like public lobbies as much anymore too, though. I usually just play with all the homies or I just play by myself.
I had a terrible character that I used to play in GTA. You know Clayton? You know Clayton Bigsby from Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go into lobbies and start being Clayton.
See, GTA, I think it forever is just forever toxic. Like, I'll go in that bitch every once
If
in a
I
while, and
feel
that's
like
all I
having
hear is just fucking,
if I feel like
fucking.
being super toxic, I go into GTA and be toxic.
It's that's usually the worst place to be. I like being in so in Call of Duty on the war zone, so you're on that like, 100 people on a map or whatever, 150
Yeah.
people. You can like roll up on a building and you'll hear somebody or somebody's like mic, you'll hear something in the background. You can be like, "I hear you, motherfucker. Coming for you." And they'd be like, "Oh shit, you ain't finding me, fool." I'd be like, "Oh yeah, you in the bathroom? Huh? Huh? What about this room?" Like you really fucking fuck with them.
Her
But
dad was playing last night, and he like, because I feel like you can cheat more if you have a PC, and he's
you have
shooting
better aim, way
this
better aim.
motherfucker was shooting, right? He was shooting this motherfucker dead in his head. He would not die. This motherfucker two shots him through a fucking metal pole. I'm like, yo, how does his bullets shoot through the fucking pole, but
Cheater.
yours don't?
He's a cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on PC, that's where you can get most of the cheat mods. That's like where that's where to play GTA probably is the best place because you can get all the crazy mods. You'll jump into a
Rick and
room
Morty.
and
I've seen Rick and Morty and shit.
yeah, because you can't get any of those mods on console.
Yeah, which is ass.
And then they stopped the cross-platform because it was crashing console lobbies because the PC guy would
GTA?
come in. Yeah, so PC and console used to be able to play. I used to play back then,
I
and you
didn't
be
know you could do that cross-platform with GTA.
yeah, I think it's cross-platform for GTA still. 'Cause it used to be at least with PC, and now I think they took PC out of the category for GTA because the PC players were ruining it for the console players. They would do hella mods, and then they would have multiple mods open in one lobby or in one server, and then crash the server for
Not gonna
everybody.
lie, that's how I got like fucking $100 million one time.
Yeah, that was how I got hella money too. That's how I actually started everything up
Yeah.
in mine because yeah, I was sitting at the mod station and this dude just started doing the money glitch and throwing money everywhere. And I'm just like, yep, 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 yep.
Yep.
I think I ended up with like fucking like 150 something thousand million or fucking 150 million or some shit. I was like, hell to the fuck yeah. This
I
motherfucker had
think
like
I'm
a
gonna post this one today
billion.
because I haven't been posting 2 a week,
Oops.
but I've been consistently at least posting one, which I
Uh,
don't think's that's bad.
does this one have an editing thing or is this all gonna be in a
It's gonna be raw. We didn't say anything crazy.
no, just a bunch of random shit.
Yeah. I mean, if Don can hard R the N word with his skin tone, I'm pretty sure we're safe with whatever we said today.
So I can say honky.
Honky with the hard Y.
Hard. Gotta say it's got the hard unk in it,
Honky.
okay? It's got a hard unk. Honky.
Honky.
Honky. That's when it gets racist.
I'm gonna just yo, oh God. I feel like after because Don's new song that he has dropping has been stuck in my fucking head at work. And I'm just doing my shit, and then I'm just like, I start saying his shit. You know, they're like, have you heard it? I put it on TikTok and I think I put it on my Facebook. It was like, uh,
The old one, the getting older. Yeah, I think I
yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
I just
That
seen it
shit,
the other day. You sent me the video.
yeah, that shit is I fucking love that. And I can't wait for the full song because that is my new jam.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like Don, when he does his sing-songy shit, that's my favorite part of Don Relic.
There you go.
And he's a monster when it comes to dissing somebody too. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm okay. Don is like I'm top tier.
He's
Don
Don
is
Dot
like God tier.
Don Dada.
Yeah, he's Don tier. He's got his own tier when it comes to dissing motherfuckers. He's a like Don tier
He's
fucking
on Don
disses,
Dada
bro.
tier. Yep,
Yeah, he's on fuck demon time. He on fucking Don time, bro. Like he's vicious.
that's right.
And I talked to him on the podcast about doing a Kings of Rage feature. And then he's like, that's that metal shit that you was talking about. I was like, yeah. And he's like, man, he goes, I did something like that, and he did something over Papa Roach Last Resort, but he's still rapping. I'm like, nah, like I need you to get angry. Like you're angry in that song, but I need you to like. And then I showed him what I was saying, and he goes, dude, he's like, I've never done that. And I was like, I never done that until this asshole. I
This
was like, so
motherfucker.
So I'm gonna be the asshole that makes somebody else do it.
There you go.
I was like, to be honest, dude, I was like, I don't know if you got any kind of pent up aggression, but it's awesome for that.
Oops.
They
Alright.
say that we ain't gonna make it. I say why? They say cause you old.
So this is the homie Mad Spawn trying to get back into music. I just found this.
He's ass. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've heard his songs. He's good. I just wanted to be an asshole.
Yeah, he's got his own little style. Let's see.
Yo, it's me, Maspar.
His vocals loud as fuck.
He's on Rap
Yo,
Chat.
we drinking good. No, no lean Sprite. If we catch him in his hood, then it's green light. If my homies yelling, go, 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 better think twice. I'm a rock star and a monster. I don't play nice. I just call my wide receiver on the field like Jerry Rice. And I got too many on the field like Fortnite. And we always about that bread, even if it's about that white. And I have a girl over here playing with that rice. And she has white in her hair and thought she had some lights. And she thought I was a silly boy till I had a boy strike. Call my boy up and he came over with a knife. And I
Is that a
don't think it's
freestyle?
right, but I know
Possibly.
the moon and the mic is mine.
I think he
Yeah.
usually freestyles.
I'm stepping on the
I
spice.
hope it is.
I really don't understand why you got no life. Yeah, you always calling on my phone.
Even if it is, it's
understand
still
why
pretty
you
good.
won't leave me alone. Got these gangsters so mad they can't
Consistent.
kill my dome. And
I'm just saying I
laughing
hope
while
it
I
is
phone
because if
home.
that's
Yeah,
written,
my address is public.
it's
It doesn't
not.
sound.
I'm stepping
Yeah,
stone.
I'm like it's not to par to something that should be written, but it's good.
Licks for it.
I'm not hating.
Forward. They thought
It's all
I
one
was,
take,
you
you
were
tell.
for it. But I'm sitting here just getting all through this torment, and they can't understand because I'm built for it like I came straight out of the forest. Getting more and then I store and then I hit the store and sell them grams like my name is Warren, and I cannot keep
I don't like
count.
drug dealing
I'm
music.
scoring. Went from rocking Vans to now I'm rocking Jordans. Then I went to rocking Jordans, now I'm rocking Balenciagas. And I can't answer no girl if she ain't got my interest. I like a bad emo bitch with some titties. I'm a rock star. I can't get no
Like out of
love.
everything he said,
I
he
don't
just
need
I
the
like a
real
bad
life,
emo
but
bitch
it's
with some
risky. I
titties.
told her, babe, I have to go.
Hell
Is you
yeah.
coming with me? I have to hit this lick now. Is you hitting with me? I have a whole drum and this bitch holds 50. So the whole bowl like my name is Scott.
I can't get over that because like he wasn't even talking about anything to do with that. He's like, I'm just gonna let y'all know real quick. I like to be honest though, I like when rappers just go completely off topic to what they were saying and just throw something random like that in there. Like dude he was not even talking about like bitches like that. He was talking about like drugs and all this, and then he's like, I like a bad emo bitch with some titties.
Just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You said he's young?
Yeah.
All right, I'll let that pass then.
He's
'Cause
been
that's
doing
not
music for a good little minute too, but then he took a real long hiatus and he's crawling back to it.
he's not my style that like I'm gonna go on listen to.
Yeah.
Like out of like my everyday playlist, but he's not bad.
No. He's got potential. He's just got to hone it in more.
It's like Vinny Paz said, we need people like him because like if you're out there and you're trying to like turn up, you're not trying to listen to my angry ass.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
you trying to listen to that type of shit.
Yeah. I think this one's a freestyle he did recently.
But you keep myself pouring every service. Wait till I blow, you can get my service. And I'm the Grim Reaper in all these verses.
Raper.
Just get put all in her. Then I grab the money, put it all in purse.
What happened? It just stops.
I can't wait.
Oh, that's all it was. It's like 3 minutes, but there was only like a minute of a freestyle.
I can't wait till I can tell you what part of this Side note, I was just thinking about it that I have some things to do after this. And I was thinking about I have to get these lines done for the animation. And I can't wait for you to specifically see what I'm doing. Because I think when you like the script alone, when I read this script, I'm like, this is fucking perfect. Like he knew what he was doing by choosing my fucking ass for this role. Like he knew.
That's right.
And then like when you see the final production of what's going on, you're immediately gonna know that it's me because you know my voice.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm probably gonna add a little thing to it. I'm not sure.
He's
Like
probably gonna be a character with a big beard.
it might I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how it's gonna be, but
Ah, yeah, yeah, true,
it
true,
could be. You know what I mean? But
true. Yeah, it's all still up in the air.
yeah, I just know what I have to say. And from what I have to say, you're gonna sit there, even if you don't know my voice, you're gonna be like, that's gotta be him. That's the one right there.
And pop in them. Yeah, see?
I'm gonna record a few takes so he has different things to go off of, and whatever one he uses, he uses.
There you go.
He says that I can improv a little bit, but stick to the script itself for the main part. He's like, but
Do,
he's like, you
stick
can
with
throw some
storyline
things
and
in.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You got like a main objective to follow, but or a main
Yeah,
idea to follow.
I can't to be honest, I can't fucking wait. It's so
There you go.
funny. I can't wait to see the whole thing, man. I'm interested to see who else is involved with his thing. I'm interested to see how it's coming together because I don't know if you follow him on TikTok, but he's done a lot of open verse challenges with his animations. And his animations are fucking insane.
I haven't been on TikTok for a minute.
I can send you some videos and after we're done.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to show you this other artist. I've been listening to him for a long time. He just dropped a new album, but I was gonna show you an older song.
Fuck him.
Yeah. You ever heard of Rebel Spaz?
Who?
Who? I'll say it's a Rebel Spaz, I say.
Rebel Spaz. That's how we have to introduce people. It's King Gunner and AJ.
How the fuck is she still leaving? God, shut the fuck when my Mary Jane is talking. Shut the fuck. When the Mary Jane is all up in my ear talking to me, I'm a listen. Shut. When the Mary Jane is all up in my ear talking to me, I'm a listen.
Shut up.
When the Mary Jane is all up in my ear talking to me, I'm a listen. Shut the fuck up when my Mary Jane is talking. Yeah. Mary Jane is talking Linda Near.
I have a love hate for speed rappers.
Don't you win? Open it up, open it up, soaking it up. Yeah, that's the drug while I'm sipping the beer. Ooh, ooh. I'm just trying to smoke and chill. I don't need to hear you yapping. Oh, it's making me regret taking all these hits of acid. Oh, Sean, I need a man.
Oh, who does he sound like?
I wanted to go to the woods and rub our pineapple plant. Hope you know I really do not like you. Oh, even sober, I was higher than your IQ. I don't give a fuck.
Stupid ass.
How the IRS knows about your premium snaps. Oh, bitches, we snaps. Why you talking?
He's a fool, but he's fucking pretty good.
I like comedy rap. I like when they add comedy into it.
Yeah. He's always got some comedy and some drugs. My two favorite things in music.
I'm over speed rap though.
He's actually super good at his speed rapping, but yeah, he does it a lot though.
I just hate when people think that that's what makes a dope MC.
Yeah. Dude, I've watched his lives freestyling and he fucking freestyled quick.
I'm not saying that he thinks that he's a dope MC because he can spit fast. I'm just saying like the generalization that fans and other people are just like, oh, he's dope because he's speed rapping. Like he's not. A lot of people ain't even saying shit when they speed rap. I can
Yeah.
hear that he is. I can
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that he's saying something, but like
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people are just like they're not even saying shit. They're just saying words fast, so you know they're not even coherent
Yeah.
thoughts.
He switches it up though. He'll like do a quick and then slow and then quick like this.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Like he said something there. He wasn't like I'm hipping and flipping, hitting the switch, and I'm doing it quick. Like what does that mean? You know what I mean? Like there's a
Yeah.
lot of rappers that do that, and you're like, that doesn't even mean anything.
Yep, yep. He dope. Pretty
It's
good,
like
pretty good.
it's almost like he's having a conversation with two different versions of himself. Like I know that's not how he set out for the track, but it's like his speed rap, he's saying one thing, and then he's kind of like almost like rebuttaling with his slower rap.
Yeah. Let me make sure you understand.
Yeah. He's pretty good though. I like that.
Zombie walking.
Why did I hear nothing because of the way the speakers are? I didn't hear anything until he said snort a couple lines.
You took the money yesterday through Sally's to your account, $200, and it went on your card. I saw it just right now. So,
Okay.
One time when she comes in, you gotta just because it would be funny, be like, I'm doing rapper shit, cuz you can't interrupt me doing my rapper shit. I did that. My lady, she came in with me and Don, and I looked at her and I went, I'm doing rapper shit, cuz. She's like, I will beat your ass. I was like, gold.
Oh fuck.
It's funny because I feel like my lady and your lady, no matter how level that we get, at the end of the day, they're gonna break us down and be like, you're just a guy.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you're doing right now. You're still just a human.
Right.
Which is like needed. You need somebody to be like, hey, you're just a guy who got lucky. Fair.
Touche. Touche.
And that's all it is nowadays. It's not like talent back when like Wu-Tang was trying to make it and Dre, like they were talented, you know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
nowadays it's just like you get lucky at this point.
It's all watered down. There's so many of everything.
And it's oversaturated. The whole
Yep.
music scene is oversaturated because microphones are
Mhm.
cheap, laptops are cheap, programs are
Yep.
fucking free these days.
Yep. Yep. And you don't even have to say anything important.
No, no.
You can
That's like
fucking
that's why
say,
rappers like Wu-Tang, Nas, and everything from back in like the day, and like just musicians in general, because I know that you listen to rap, but you don't listen to like everything. Like even in your genre of music, they actually gave a fuck and they actually tried. Even in your genre now, it's not even fucking, they're not even trying.
yeah, it's more or less repeating
Nobody's
some of the same shit
yeah,
for like
nobody's saying
2 minutes.
shit in any music anymore.
They just make it more hyped up so at least it sounds angry.
And that's why we won't really get recognized because we say shit.
Yeah, it's
Even if you're talking about, murdering somebody and putting them in your basement like you usually do, you're still saying more than some of these people.
my basement's getting really full.
I was gonna ask that. I was gonna be like, how many people are exactly in that motherfucker?
I can only open the door halfway now, and it was a
Okay.
downstairs. The addict it is.
We got an attic, and I'm scared to go up in it. I don't know what's up there. Be hearing shit move sometimes, and I'm just like, yeah, what up?
You stay up there, I stay down here. We cool.
Yeah. Imagine it's a whole fucking family.
Yeah.
Hasn't seen
But
the
like
day of
that,
light in fucking 65
that
years.
that fucking happened to somebody too. There was somebody like staying in their ceiling and they would come and go when they weren't home. Like, or it was like their basement or something. It was weird.
So real shit, right? I'm not even joking. I'm thinking about making this a full-blown character and getting a whole wrestling outfit for this mask. And I feel like I'm gonna make a TikTok out of it, but it's gonna be like a spoof. Like I'm not gonna wrestle or anything. I'm gonna cut promos on rappers and shit. Angry Lucha the rapper.
Do you challenge them to battle raps like a
Right,
wrestling match?
right, right.
Listen here, brother. Fucking,
Me and Don were
I've been
talking because
listening to
like
you.
speaking like what you like on what you just said. Uh I love diss songs. Everybody knows that. I like making them. I like doing
Yeah,
diss tracks.
anybody that knows you,
Not
they should know that.
yeah, yep. And I'm not afraid to do it, but like this year I really don't want to drop diss tracks. Like everybody thinks Not a Juggalo is a diss track because of King Wicked saying I'm not a juggalo, but I don't even diss him in it. Like I don't even say anything about like I don't diss him in it. I just like I'm like, no, I'm not a juggalo. At least that's what they say. Because he's not the only person who has said that. And it just confuses me because I'm like, what's this then? But
Like,
I feel like I belong in a battle league. I feel like I need to get involved in a battle league so I can get that off my chest because at the end of the day, everybody in a battle league knows that it's just in good fun and it's not like to be taken seriously, but we're still dissing each other.
yeah,
You
start a
know,
fight
I
club.
and I feel like if I Lucha angry Lucha the fucking rapper, I could start a whole little fucking battle me on like TikTok live or some shit.
You got to get people to start wearing masks or some type of like come up with a wrestler version of their rapper persona.
Right, right.
When they battle you, they have to do it in their fucking their rapping wrestler personas.
I think this shit would be great. The only thing about this is like I'd have to figure out my beard because when I put my face in this, my beard sticks out right here. It folds itself up and sticks out the mouth hole.
Fucking, I don't know. Shave
Yeah,
it
that's
off.
all.
I'm
That's
just
a
kidding.
nah. uh, listen,
Be like,
I like you. Don't make me not like you.
it's only a
At least
joke. Gosh.
at least I can grow hair on my face. You fucking naked mole rat face having ass.
It grows in all white trashy like this.
Yeah. All right, Joe Dirt.
Oh fuck.
At least you
All
got
right.
a good mustache though. Like that's a solid
Hey,
mustache.
hey.
Don't cut it any shorter though.
You sound like my wife now.
What?
Fuck. I fucking shaved it off one time. She's like, "What the fuck,
No, no,
little boy?"
I'm talking about don't cut off any inches on the side because it will get a little too small for where your must. Yeah, don't do that. Nobody will think it's for Charlie Chaplin. Not a single human being will think it's for Charlie Chaplin.
Imagine doing one like that big and then twisting it too. You have a Hitler stash with twisted ends that go around your nose.
Is it even a Hitler stash then?
I don't know. It'd be like, fuck,
I was
that'd be
trying
worse
not
than
to
one.
say Hitler, and then you were just like Hitler.
That's what it's called, isn't it?
I mean, that's what everybody knows it as. Imagine going to a barbershop in the hood. I need a lineup. Okay, what kind of lineup? Hitler.
He just gasses you.
I want to look just like Hitler.
He just fucking puts a mask on your face. You're like, what? What?
See, that's what these new kids like on TikTok and everything. They go into stores and try to do like weird shit like that. but I feel like they don't have balls because if we had TikTok when we were their age, I feel like somebody would go into an all black barbershop and be like, I need the Hitler done. We were brutal back then,
Maybe like
bro.
a bodybuilder would go do it. One of them big motherfuckers walk in.
Or at least go strapped.
I need the, I need the Hitler. You're like, oh, shit.
Sounding German as shit. I need sein Hitler.
That's all bad. Oh no.
I need you to cut the grass because it's this tall.
You just hear somebody in the back. Oh,
Bro, oh bro. If I had any chance to get monetized on YouTube, it's not happening.
yeah. All right. Monotone sounds horrible, anyways.
Monetizing, asshole. Not monotone.
Well, that's when it is in plural, right?
When I when I was first started rapping, this one rapper said he was a better rapper than me, and he literally had a song that he called it Candy Killer, and this was the hook. I'm the candy. I'm not bullshitting you. This is exactly how he said it. I'm the candy killer digging in your brain. I'm the candy killer and I'm going insane. I'm the candy killer. Yeah, welcome to my game. I'm the candy killer. Yeah, I'm the candy killer. And I'm like, that was boring. At least I'm hype. I made a
Right.
song called Out on Bail because I got out on bail. And I was like, I'm Kid Cudi and I'm out on bail. Yo, fuck Dill. Like, it might have not been the best lyrically, but I was amped.
I was happy I was out.
I might have sucked lyrically and barely knew how to flow at that point, but I was like, I'm out on bail, and this is exciting. Like, if you're talking about being Willy Wonka and you're the candy killer, you should be excited that you're gonna kill people.
Right.
Not, I'm the candy killer, yeah, digging in your brain. I'm not gonna drop his name, but anybody who knows him that watches this podcast will know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't even know, but that sounds like
He
that'd
was
be
a
pretty fun.
local, he was a local dude from Rhode Island from like back
Uh,
in the day. You know, like he's not a nobody. He doesn't rap anymore. He hasn't rapped in since then. Like he hasn't rapped since then.
oops. He was
What,
no, we.
Moxley?
Oh, oh.
What? Why do you always
Where's
want to join the fucking podcast?
shit? That can be the new co-host because I might have to dip out here pretty soon.
Yeah, I gotta go clean my dragon's cages and see if my
Gotta go tame your dragon.
and do some laundry.
Yes, sir. All right.
So this has been the podcast. We shall see you. Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for watching the Royal Round podcast. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I love that echo effect.
That's horrible. All right, yeah.
All right. Gang.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do I stop recording?